Hey guys, the Nexus 6P has finally arrived, and we're gonna do a full unboxing and then check out this amazing new phone everybody's been talking about and waiting for. It's shipped directly from Google, this time from a different location. And let's see what is in that box. I'm gonna walk you through, and here it is. Here's the package. A flat Nexus 6P, the logo on the outside, and got all the information in the back, serial number and model number and so forth. We can open this up. Environmental friendly packaging. Always appreciate that. I'll open this up here. It's got another separating sheet here. And then we'll see what's in the box. The charger, USB-C cable as well. Quite a long one, a thick one. It's fast charging compatible, and the micro USB adapter. Very important. We didn't have that on the 5X. And here it is. Let's look at it. There's a little foil here, and immediately it's bigger than it looks like here. It's a big phone, and it's quite heavy, very thin, and that gives it that solid feel. I'm gonna fly over this here, give you a good look. It's that aluminum back, fingerprint sensor. There's that protruding camera with double LED. And like I said, it's very thin. We're gonna put the numbers, the thickness and all that in there. It's quite longer and wider than the Nexus 5X, which is a 5.2 inch phone. We have a 5.7 inch phone here. Both are beautiful in their own way. One is made by LG, the other one by Huawei. Hope I pronounced that right. And it is a gorgeous big phone. And here we're gonna go back to the package here, turn it on. Buttons are on the right hand side. Power up and down. Power up and down button. And let's wait till that fires up. I am going to cut out a little bit here to make it faster. So if that takes longer on your phone, don't panic. I'm gonna use it English, United States. You can use any other language, of course. And we're bypassing the SIM card. And we're gonna add a Wi-Fi network here, and asks us if we have another device, and that's very cool. With Android these days, we can switch. So here I have the Nexus 5X, going into settings, Google, and set up nearby devices, what you choose. And then it's going to search for the Nexus 6P, which is on the right. Found it, and it's going to give us it's going to connect the device, and then it's going to give us the code. I'm going to make sure that matches in case you have multiple phones setting up at the same time at a company, for example. And once it's all confirmed, it's copying everything over nicely. Some location accuracy, location services, and so forth that you need to agree on. And here, let's compare the thickness again. A little bit thicker on the 5X. And then it's time to set up the fingerprint sensor. And in order to do that, you need to set up a pattern or a PIN or a password. I'm choosing a PIN here, an 8-digit PIN. As you can see, it's not the most secure one. And then it's time to set up the fingerprint sensor. And I really like these new Nexus fingerprint sensors here. Marshmallow and so forth will have that. Look how fast it is. This is not sped up. And tapping on the back, it reads my finger while I'm adjusting the grip also, and done. And you can add another fingerprint. So we're gonna get the whole Google Now thing set up. This is the ecosystem that Android phones natively are set up to live in. And let's compare both phones here. A little bit brighter, the AMOLED screen on the right and the IPS on the left. Colors punch more, blacks are richer, but the colors are not always as true. Also, as you can see, the scrolling speed was about equal. So no noticeable difference right away in terms of the better octa-core versus hexa-core processor and the better graphics card, of course. But everything's super responsive, even while everything is downloading, photo snapping. It's a very basic camera it comes with. You can always upgrade that, by the way. And here, looking at myself, flipping cameras. It's an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, so excellent quality. We'll test that out as well. And this was shot, by the way, with the LG G4. And here, side by side, it's very nice to look at. Here's that protruding camera. I wonder if that's gonna scratch if we don't put a case on, because that's how you put the phone down. That's something I wonder. Here's the charger, fast charging compatible, 3 amperes. And all right, so now moving on to the big feature everybody's talking about is that amazing 2.0 aperture camera. Those large pixels catching everything nicely in sunlight, colors extremely accurate. There's a water bottle indoors, sort of, with good lighting. But here, it really shows its strength. It's like, look at the blacks here. It's an HDR shot at night. At least it was set to automatic. Here also the blacks are so black you can't even tell against the monitor. This is a difficult shot here against an LCD panel that usually comes out washed out, but it accurately exposes the background and the foreground. And here's in the drum room, a gorgeous shot. HDR here, looking outside the office. And here at a cafe, the blues are correct, the curtain is correct here, while retaining sharpness here at the palm trees in the back. And really loving this camera here, the ceiling fans, ceiling, if we blow this up a little bit and zoom in, look how clean also the windows are. And here is video. And that is a 4K recording that, for the purpose of this video, has been downscaled to 1080p. No movement, no optical image stabilization needed here. And also the colors came out right, the blonde of the hair, the skin tones and so forth. Very accurate. So one of the negatives everybody's talking about on these Nexus phones, no optical image stabilization for once. Number 2 is no swappable battery, so you can't have spare batteries, you can't change that. And also, you can't add micro SD cards to expand the storage, which a lot of other phones have. It's going away. Samsung is doing away with that as well. It's a cool feature because you can save money when buying the phone. So with whatever you buy, that's what you're going to be stuck with. This is about it. I think the camera is a clear winner. We're going to do a little bit of phone testing in a few weeks from now. So one of the things I can say after a few days of having it is like the AMOLED screen is really, really comfortable to look at. Yes, the colors are overly saturated compared to IPS, not entirely natural, but it just feels good looking at them. What can I say? The LG G4 has much more natural colors, but it's a bit dull compared to it. So, you know, get a little color in your life, you might almost say. The other thing I really like is that extra screen real estate, 5.7 inches. That is large. It's very easy to, install a third-party keyboard and blow that up a little bit. So typing is very easy for emails and text messages. The other thing I like is really the cool touch that it has when it's not, working hard, is that it has that metal, almost like MacBook Pro feeling, and also color, that silver aluminum, and that really feels good in the hands. The screen is very thick, the glass is thick, it's Gorilla Glass 4. You can feel the quality. Also, the fingerprint sensor reacts extremely well. So there's no real downsides so far. The only downside is, do you like stock Android? That's what it comes with. It has far less gimmicks, bells and whistles, however you call it, than let's say a Galaxy Note 5. There's something to be said about that. It's a whole debate. Sometimes a bigger phone just needs more. You want to do, you can do more, you want to do more, so why not pump it up a little bit? Some of that you can counteract by installing little apps here and there. And some people say, I don't want to have any bloatware on my phone. I want to have it as minimalistic as possible. I want it running faster compared to similar phones with the same hardware. So there's a lot of pros and cons, but so far, Huawei really delivered a phone that looks really, really good at a fantastic price point. If you want a killer phone, this is the one to get. I'm going to do the same review also in German, so if you're a German speaker, feel free to click over there. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.